What is most central to me on this project is I am so proud of the exhibitions and the education program at this museum. I think it's world class. I think our team builds something that is extraordinary. And what I hope this project does is allow more people to see that. One of the things that has never stopped surprising me, and even around our grand opening, how many people would say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so glad this museum is here. I didn't know it was here." And I just want more people to know it's here. The motivation to kind of redo our grounds was trying to create a sense of understanding where we were at, how you get to the museum, and also a sense of place, like creating a place where we could program, making our front desk where people check in more visible. The vaults that we see were very intentional to try and make it very clear to visitors where to go. But it's more than just making it clear. It's actually also then having a new visitor service area, a new front desk, a new area to check in. Now we have a proper lobby dedicated just to that, and an extraordinary work of art welcoming our visitors as they walk in. A work of art by Gabriel Daw that is just magical. You can't help but smile when you look at it, and we very much want that. Another feature are the petals that are right behind us that serve as multiple roles and very purposefully thinking about shade. We're in a very hot place, and they create this kind of dappled light during the day and actually cool the area. One of the key features is this extraordinary mural by Carmen Herrera, and it's called Verde que te quiero verde, and it is her most monumental mural, and we're delighted to be able to have this moody patio flanked by Carmen's work. It includes new pathways that go through our grounds. It was really hard to understand sometimes when you parked, or even when you came from campus or came from the city, where the Blanton was. One of the key pathways coming from one garage goes through a new sound gallery by an artist named Bill Fontana. He decided to focus on the sounds of nature of Central Texas, just making it a kind of magical little garden to sit and walk through or sit and read a book. The pathway now finally goes around Ellsworth Kelly's, Austin, so for the first time you can walk around and see the whole building. The pathway goes along MLK under these gorgeous oak trees that were there and yet we kind of didn't see before and didn't experience. And that pathway is really important because it takes us to a new drop-off that we have, where there is again another work of art. It is a work by Kay Rosen. She has transformed that very large wall into a very welcoming, joyful work of art that is titled High. I selected the architect Snoeta for this project. They're world-renowned, they're incredibly innovative. The founding partners are UT alumni. In fact, Craig Dykers is a distinguished alum. They were architects who both have done extraordinary projects around the world, but love and most importantly know this museum and know this campus, know this city.
It's very scary to go back to where you went to university and try and make something that's going to affect the future next century of the university. This will be the new gateway to the campus.
I would sum it up in 2 words: pride and pressure. I never thought that I would have the opportunity to have that kind of an impact on the place where I went to school and studied architecture. It's just really fun. It's exciting to see people wander around and look around and feel happy and excited that they have this, beautiful asset now, this wonderful asset that I feel like the Blanton is now more complete.
What I hope is this helps people not just find us, know we're here, but makes it feel like a complete part of their life, and that they come and they spend time, they appreciate it, but also they celebrate it and they linger and really take it into kind of what it deserves, to really just make it a really meaningful experience in so many ways.